I have never seen a facility that has this volume of not just calls for police service, but violent behavior going on.
Inappropriate relationships, drugs, and death at the state licensed facility for youth. Good evening, everybody. I'm Steve Atkinson.
And I'm Kimberly Hunt. Team 10 investigator Adam Rakusin spent months looking into Circle of Friends in Escondido and uncovered the disturbing incidents that are documented in a series of state reports. And Adam is joining us now in studio. Welfare experts calling on local and state government. Adam.
Yeah, they really are in this. These kids that we're talking about, they're placed in what's called a short-term residential treatment program. When the state or county steps in and becomes the guardians, it's your tax money that pays people to watch over their safety. And we discovered many instances where that didn't happen.
I would do anything to have my son healthy and happy and back in our lives.
When you lose a child, getting through most days isn't easy. Just waking up in the morning can be too much to bear.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna miss him a lot.
For Amanda Shane, the past 5 months have been a battle of not wanting to get out of bed,
Cards that were sent,
mixed with a need to advocate for her son Isaiah. See, Isaiah, known for his big personality and kind heart, struggled with addiction. At the start of the pandemic, it spiraled out of control. It eventually got to the point where Isaiah was hospitalized, and Amanda lost her right as his mother to make decisions about his well-being.
in my mind, him going to the professionals with social services was him getting help.
Amanda says Isaiah left the hospital, was placed in foster care, and eventually ended up in what's called a short-term residential therapeutic program in Escondido, run by the nonprofit Circle of Friends. It's an updated version of a group home that's supposed to provide specialized intensive care and supervision, along with services and supports and treatment. According to his autopsy report, a few months after arriving, Isaiah was found unresponsive in the bathroom of a group home. The report says he died a few hours later at the hospital from a drug overdose.
Not to say Isaiah is guilt-free. He was old enough to know right from wrong, but he was also ill. He needed help.
Isaiah's death isn't the first disturbing incident to happen at the Escondido home. Team 10 discovered in the past 2 years there have been a series of events that would give any parent pause. A March 2020 complaint investigation report found a facility manager engaged in an inappropriate relationship with one of the youth. The report didn't confirm what happened, just that the manager was suspended and later resigned. Fast forward a year to March of 2021. A state investigation report shows another inappropriate relationship with one of the minors. This time, a staff member arrested. The district attorney's office says that woman later pled guilty to oral copulation by a person 21 or over on a victim under 16. Then in May of 2021, Isaiah Shane died from a drug overdose. And just last month,
One of the minors had hand sanitizer dumped on his chest and lit on fire, causing second-degree burns.
Ed Varso's the chief of police in Escondido.
Are you concerned for the safety of the kids in the facility?
I'm very concerned for the safety of the kids in the facility.
Records obtained by Team 10 show nearly 350 police calls to the address listed for the Circle of Friends facility from 2017 through the middle of September of this year.
We're responding to everything from drug use to fights to youth that are climbing on the rooftops, using drugs on the rooftop.
Do you think this facility should continue operating?
I haven't seen anything that leads me to believe that this facility can continue to operate, at least not in its current structure.
The leadership for Circle of Friends said no to an on-camera interview. In a statement, their board president told ABC 10 News, Circle of Friends has been in existence for over 25 years, helping severely traumatized children in San Diego County. In the statement, she wrote in part, "This past year of COVID and lockdowns has presented even more extreme challenges. However, Circle of Friends remains committed to working with these troubled children. We will continue to follow the strict county and state guidelines in place to provide the best services and care these children deserve."
I think when you see ongoing concerns, I do think that that's exactly what the county and what the state should be looking at and following up on.
Jessica Heldman is an expert in child rights and juvenile law at the University of San Diego's School of Law. We asked her to look through Circle of Friends complaint and investigation reports.
I'm certainly concerned about the number of complaints, the volume of complaints, as well as what some of the particular issues are with regard to the safety.
The Circle of Friends is licensed through the California Department of Social Services, but has a contract with the County of San Diego to place teens locally. Right now, the county has 7 youth placed at Circle of Friends. When asked if the county would continue to place kids with Circle of Friends, a spokesperson said in part, they continue to show their commitment to providing the best care for youth in their work with the state, county, law enforcement, and others, while actively making the necessary changes and improvements.
I'm going to miss him for the rest of my life.
For Isaiah's mom, that's not good enough.
The state needs to roll out statewide changes that implements ways to protect all of our kids.
And the State Department of Social Services said it is working with the facility to help them correct deficiencies. They say Circle of Friends will remain licensed as long as they are meeting the required licensing standards and maintain the corrective actions related to any citations. Adam Rakusin, ABC 10 News.